Welcome to Awakening You channel. If you appreciate what we do, please support us. Thank you. I'm Sananda. Once again I like to repeat this, being here fills my heart with joy and lots of love. I keep imagining, at the time I was incarnated in the figure of Jesus, how difficult it was to get my words understood and heard. There were many opposites, which prevented my words from being understood correctly. This is not to say that today everyone accepts me as Sananda, as the soul that I am, and believes in my words and my letters, unfortunately not. But today, you have become my disciples, because everyone who reads my letters and understands them begins to emanate an energy of pure love and pure elevation, causing the same effect on those around you, even if you don't realize it. Having this space to leave messages, to express my thoughts and ideas, is something unimaginable centuries ago. But today, through the very technology that light implemented, yes, all this communication, existing on your planet today, was not the work of the dark ones. We needed to start having a way to spread words and messages across the planet quickly. Of course, they take advantage of everything and create the negative side, but the great goal, the great function of your internet is exactly this. It is to be said in a single place and be heard by thousands, and even millions. My heart, with each day that the golden age approaches, is more and more radiant. Despite being a very evolved soul, receiving all the light that is coming to this planet also affects us. We are not on the surface of your planet, but we are directly connected to it. I don't need to be physically on the surface of your planet to feel what each of you feels, and to feel this entire process of elevating the planet. Remember, I am in the heart of everyone incarnated on this planet. So directly, I feel everything that happens, as I perceive the evolution of each one of you. Never imagine that because there are billions, I don't know each one. This is a property that only high-dimensional beings possess. We can be connected with the entire universe and know each one. We don't need to memorize, as you use, to know about each one of you. When each of you throws a thought, a feeling of pure love, of elevation, of overcoming, or any other type of positive feeling, we do not detect who it is, we just feel that some soul is evolving, that some soul is walking correctly. Our greatest concern is precisely with those who suffer, with those who cry, who feel pain, who are mistreated, violated, who do not have the balance to be evolved. Yes, we have treatment, special attention, as these are the souls who actually need our help. No matter how much you have the judgment, the condemnation, those souls that do not emanate light, are gathered in a different space in our minds. These are souls that need to receive light. So our role is, at all times, to emanate light to these souls. We don't care about what they are doing, what kind of evil they are doing. So it's as if we were a small machine emanating light all the time. The aim is to counterbalance all the negative energy generated by these souls. So rest assured that we don't abandon anyone, we don't separate anyone, the way we care is what changes. Everyone deserves our attention, our love. And that's what we would like you to learn and act in the same way. Because this is the teaching of unconditional love. There is no judgment, there is no condemnation, there are different actions. With each day that you approach the new age, you know that the light is sweeping every cell of your bodies, to remove from within all the dirt, any and all accumulated energy, that is not light. And how much more the golden age is being implemented, the more you will feel it. You have followed long paths of cleansing, of transmutation, and rest assured, they were essential for you to get here. But you cannot claim that you are pure, that you are clean. You will still go through a lot, so that you can prove, not to us, but to yourself, that you are pure unconditional love. The lessons haven't ended, the tests haven't even started. The idea always, for each of us, is not to deceive them. Telling you that it's okay, you are now perfect, you won't suffer anymore. Quite the contrary, it is not about suffering, as you understand on the surface of the planet, try to suffer, to transmute everything that is yet to appear. The great truths, not just the truths of your planet, but your own truths. The intention here is not to scare you, nor to put fear in each of you, this can no longer be felt. What we all want to emphasize is that we are here. So if you feel lost, scared, even if we don't want you to feel that, or any other feeling you have, we are here to hug you and say, ask for our help, and we will guide you how to live the moment, transmute whatever is necessary. Many of you did work with Miguel, to get to know your masters. Many succeeded, many did not. I'm not going to comment here on why I can't do it, there are many variables. But the biggest one, the one that effectively prevents you from knowing your masters, is fear. Not the fear of meeting them, it's the fear of discovering that there's only one, it's the fear of discovering that it's not the one you imagined, it's the fear of discovering that it's a little-known master. So, I more than anyone else say that this is where the ego is. When you strip away that ego and just be grateful, for the masters you have, or for the only master you have, you will see, easily. Because the masters are there, ready for it. We are returning to this subject again. Yesterday the angels put it in another way too, so that you can get to know your guardian angels. Today I'm going to leave here a way for you to get to know the next layer of protection, which are your spiritual guides. Who are your spiritual guides? They are those beings of light or souls of light, who protect your soul here in this dimension. Who have always protected, since their birth, in this incarnation, in this dimension. So this includes the Orazas, the Caboclas, Pretos Velhas, all the entities that you know, that can accompany them, let them be of light. Then you realize that it is not just one, it can be several. So in the same way that the angels taught you yesterday to get to know your guardian angels, the ritual for the spiritual guides will be the same. Nothing changes, you will just ask to meet your spiritual guides. Then you will do exactly the same thing that the angels said yesterday, the glass with filtered water and a small candle behind the glass, lighting the water. And you will say, I stand here, humble and grateful, to know each one of you, my spiritual guides. May you, or you, appear to me, so that I may know you and know your names. This is essential for my evolution and my journey. In the same way, you will write down the names and have it in a corner. You will do these little rituals, one each day. It's not all in one day. If you don't succeed the first time, repeat as many times as necessary. The time has come when there can be no more doubt. You have to know who is around you. Finishing the ritual for the spiritual guides, you will repeat the meditation that Miguel did, for the masters, as many times as necessary. The moment has come when there can be no more doubt. You have to know who is around you. Once the ritual for the spiritual guides is finished, you will repeat the meditation that Miguel did for the masters, as many times as necessary. You need to understand that you need to know those around you by name. Many are finding this unnecessary. I just say that if you trust us, if you believe in what we say, follow what we are guiding you to do. We cannot go into details why, we can only say that it is essential. So do it, as many times as necessary, so that you know who is around. Today the light is much stronger, the connections are much stronger. So it becomes easier and easier for you to achieve this. Don't stop doing it. This is very important for each of you now. Doubts are arising regarding the Ray initiations during the end of the year festivities. I'm not here commenting on whether or not the date of my birth is correct, this is beside the point. Understand the following, during the initiation of the Rays, you cannot do it on Saturday and Sunday. Why? Many wonder why? So I'll say, on these 2 days, the vast majority of people get out of their routine a little, because it's the weekend, it's that period when you go for walks, you make visits, you overindulge in your diet, your thoughts become confused. This is all normal. So that you don't contaminate the process, Miguel asked you not to do Saturday and Sunday. Then there are those who say, "But I don't do any of that on the weekend." There is no exception. The rule is, don't do Saturday and Sunday. There is no exception. It doesn't matter that you are a hermit and meditate 24 hours a day. There is no exception. I hope it was clear. So what about the end-of-year festivities? Are you going to tell me that during that day with the whole family together, you are going to take some time and isolate yourselves to do a meditation, an initiation? My brothers, let's have a little common sense. This is a matter of common sense. So do your math. Do not start any raise, so that it can be continued during this period. Finish up where you are before the holidays and come back next year. There is nothing to discuss, there is nothing to question. This is the rule that Miguel is going through. So whoever is doing something lightning, and is going to finish it between these days, will have to do it again, as it won't be worth it. If you insist on doing it, you won't get started, you'll waste time. So do the math, and if the lightning is going to end during this period, from January 24th to January 1st, don't start it, leave it for next year. This is the rule given by Miguel, there is nothing to question, there is no exception. The rule is given. Another message about tomorrow's portal 12 or 12. He will do a live meditation at 9 p.m. tomorrow. It will be a quick meditation, just for you to enjoy this portal. Live these moments, they are very important on your journey. So live with heart and with lots of love. The new era is coming, and until then, we will also know what to do. Nothing is needed for tomorrow, just your presence. The Light One. Everything is going as planned, there is nothing to worry about. So just vibrate love, vibrate peace, vibrate harmony and joy. And everything that appears, that is strange on the walk, just treat it, transmute it into love and light, and close the energy. Don't let bad energy grow, don't feed bad energy, transmute it into love and light, and bury it. Everything you sow, you reap. So know how to bury everything that is not good, treat, transmute, and bury, close. I leave you here, with my heart shining, with lots of joy and lots of love. May each of you receive my blessings. And know that I am there, very close, inside your heart. You don't even need to call me, because I feel when each one of you needs me.